Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for F1 Manager 2024 as we continue our creative team run here with Broyar Racing. Our last race was terrible. We had a crash for Ibanez, not her fault, to be fair, but completely destroyed. Gearbox, brand new gearbox, literally brand new gearbox. Took her engine that was almost new, back down to half, completely wrecked her ERS, like it was bad. And so we're just going to be running a broken car for the rest of the season until we can't. And then I guess we'll have to buy some parts at some point, but I'm going to try and delay buying any parts at all as long as possible. I guess we're shutting something down for a few days. That's always amazing. And, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So, training schedule, we already know we need to put more time into speeding up the pit crew. For whatever reason, the AI is just insanely fast on their pit crew right now. So we've got to continue to do, we got to get this down to like 2 seconds, sub 2 seconds at this point. We're going to keep doing gym training probably until we get down to sub 2 seconds. Because we are not in competition with the other teams right now. They are so much faster than us. And we're still winning the DHL thing, but barely. Alright, oh, that looks good. Let's get, we've got at least one more in here. Here I was hoping we'd actually be able to do some actual pit crew training, but this is not going to happen. Funny thing is, I'm not even doing this so that we're better in the race itself. I don't care about the race. This is all about winning that pit crew championship and getting that money. It's the only important thing. Alright, go with that. It's down to 2.112. We're almost under 2.1. That's pretty good. I probably need to manufacture more parts after the parts that got broken. How many chassis do we have total? We can go down to the first chassis, I suppose, if we wanted to. Save some money that way. Same thing with front wing, I believe. Yeah, we got plenty of front wings. Rear wing. Yeah, side pods. Yeah, I think we're just going to start going down to some of these other parts at this point. Suspension. We might eventually need some more. Let me just do this. Let me just put this other suspension on his car. And we'll just go with that. And we'll figure it out from there. We might have to create some new suspension later on. We got to start thinking about more about money than about our success within the races themselves. Alright, more research done. Good stuff. How are we looking on cost cap? I mean, it still says 47 mil. I'm assuming that's accurate, so we're going to keep pushing. Alright, 2 on everything except the underfloor. So I'm going to do at least another front wing and rear wing for sure. And let's give you at least a couple guys. These are the most important and most expensive pieces to do. So don't have to take that into account. And then I don't know, side pods, underfloor, suspension. Let's do. I mean, they're all kind of need to be done. Let's do suspension, I guess. Alright, that all looks good. We'll give you, I guess we'll give you a few. And we'll go with that. How's it? Why is this game busted? How is it possible that we have it set at the beginning of the season and then we lose it? That makes no sense. Why? This game frustrates me so much. Oh, why is the game busted? Watch. We are gonna hit our target and then we don't hit our target. Like, it's the dumbest thing in the world. Wow. That's funny that we guaranteed ourselves that we're hitting the target. Maybe I should just throw in like every single possible. What's the most expensive things on here? Let's do that one. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. Okay, let's just make sure we're going to hit our target because apparently the game is broken. So we have to do stupid things to make sure we hit our targets. Yeah, rewarding excellence. I'm okay with this change because I want to be up in this section soon anyway, so we're okay with rewarding the rich. Let the rich get richer.
Greetings from Azerbaijan.
Alright, we're gonna go do practice qualifying and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back for the race. I did go ahead and make her some parts after all. I was looking at it, I was like, we're gonna have to build them before the end of the season anyway, just to be able to just finish races, because it's not like they're not gonna let us sit out a race. Because I'm like, yeah, no, we're good on this one. So we do have to unfortunately build the parts. So I went ahead and built them now. It is what it is. But definitely painful. So she isn't dead last place because of obviously the 2 new parts. He actually qualified 14th, which is interesting. Actually, I'm not sure where she qualified officially. Let's take a look and see if we can make some adjustments here, because I feel like we can. Definitely make an adjustment there. We can definitely make an adjustment probably there. Possibly even there. It's down to... That's pretty good race timing. Let's go for that. And then we'll do kind of the same thing with her. She's only doing a single pit, but honestly, that's probably okay. 129.28 versus... Well, his is actually faster with the double pit. I mean, this is what the AI setup is, just like a single pit for her, but I'm kind of curious if it'll work. Does this take into account the pit stop time? I actually don't know. Can't remember if it does or not. We'll try this, and we can always adjust. We can always pivot if we want to. But we can definitely start with this and see where this gets us. Alright, we'll go with that. Obviously, parts are okay, because we just bought them. And let's go.
Final checks are being carried out by the teams, and it won't be long. Here we go, with the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Guess at least if she's in dead last, they can't run into the back of her. I'm sure they'll find a way. Alright, settle into our rhythm here. go ahead and drop you off on balance. Get you on balance. Good to go. I mean, she's not doing well, but she's in dead last, so... Honestly, I actually figure she'd be doing a little bit better. Brand new engine, brand new gearbox. Or sorry, it's not engine, brand new ERS and brand new gearbox. I still think that would give her a little bit of a boost on the people around her at the very least. Maybe not pushing her up in top 10, but being able to scooch past these guys at the very bottom, sure, why not? She's up in... well, she's flirting with 20th. There we go. She got it now. Could also just because because we're not being as aggressive with her as we are with him. You know, she's on a more casual strategy, I guess, here. I'm just going to put her on a light for a couple laps here.
Now there's been an incident and it looks to be the Mercedes.
I'll get her kind of back on this line, maybe slightly above it. Just flirting with 18th. I mean, that would be good to get back into that 18th place. They crash us. Oh, of course he did. Because why wouldn't somebody else be the blame for crashing us again? No penalties given. Alright, well that doesn't seem fair, but whatever. Now, ideally, she's supposed to be making up time by not pitting, although, again, coming out on fresh tires, pushing it really hard on this track, probably makes up for any pit stops, but we'll see how it goes. I'm okay with keeping her on this different strategies to see what ends up ultimately being better. I mean, she's moved up to 16th, but again, that's because a lot of people pit around her. They're going to start catching her again, obviously. I'll be able to go back to normal here very soon.
Oh dear, a crash. There's been a crash. Now this was at turn 3 with not much.
Look at that Alpine car again, causing trouble. Okay.
And the impact on the car,
this time it was not necessarily his fault. Nope, they didn't blame him. Never mind. Alright, we'll go back to standard, I believe. Probably when he crosses the line again, we will probably be scheduling his pit stop. It was part of the schedule anyway. Go ahead and push this one this lap. I mean, she almost caught him for his pit stop here, which is impressive. Sub 2-second pit stop. There you go. All right, let's actually put you down on standard. It's fine on push, and I'm going to top you up there. A little bit of temperature in the tires before we go crazy here, as usual. She's still behind him though. Even with his pit stop, she's still behind him, which is interesting. So that does tell you the pit stops on this track are pretty quick. Yeah, temperature's there. Aggressive balance. Let's go ahead and just deploy a little bit here. We can make up a little bit of ground. That's about all we can do there. And he is supposed to stay aggressive on these tires though, so we'll just settle in here. Ibanez has got a few more laps to go. I mean, if she just finishes 18th or above, I guess that's all we really care about for her at this point. Probably next lap, she schedules her pit. Yep. And coming out on mediums, and she can go ahead and attack this lap. I'll make up a little bit of ground here. So I'm watching the wrong person. I was like, wait a minute. That does not look like pit lane. Ah, 2-2. I mean, normally I would have been happy with that, but we know that that is not good enough anymore. Alright, so again, go back down to standard. Top up here. Let's get the temperature first. 20th place, but fresh tires. Let's see what she can do to catch back up, hopefully. Again, top 18 would be our goal for her. I have no idea for him. I guess top 15 is fine. Okay, she's got temperature. She definitely has her work cut out for her, though. Fernandez got one more pit. He's actually not even pushing his current tires enough to stay on the current oh, safety car deployed. Well, that's not that helpful. I have another set of mediums. Do you do not? I mean, she just came out on tires, so there's no point in doing anything with her. All right, well, I guess we're just letting this safety car come out.
Now, what's happened with Gasly there?
Guess we'll watch the crash. Why not? It's a solo crash? So, yeah, big time. I mean, everybody else is pitting, but I just don't see the value right now. I guess we could have pit him and then played it safe with his soft tires for the rest of the, you know what? And we're still going to have a safety car, so it's probably still the right move. Just play it safe with the soft tires, and we'll figure it out from there. Yeah, we should have pit there. That's all right. Should still come out maybe 15th. Yes, 14th. Okay, that's not bad. We can deal with that. And then at this point, we're just going to go normal here. Okay, everything else looks fine. At least one more lap. So we could have brought... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. Oh my goodness. Say we could have brought around another pair of softs, but it did not matter. Did we get nudged there? Or did we just spin out? I couldn't tell. Oh my goodness, she just destroyed her brand new parts again. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. No idea.
A sense of deja vu here as the drivers once again face the countdown. And it's lights out, and away we go.
And this is why we don't buy new parts, because what's the point? They're just gonna break them again. Alright, 16x now, because at this point, it does not... Somebody crash again? Wasn't us this time, I don't think. Unless I'm blind. Wow. Oh, so it was her fault for that crash, huh? That seems a little harsh, but okay.
Here we go once more. The track is ready, and so are the drivers. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Goodness. This race is the race that will never end.
Oh, we've had a crash.
I don't even care about the crashes anymore. There's crashes everywhere. Oh, just ignore it. Ignore the crashes. They're everywhere. Oh, we got a penalty that time.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
And everybody's crashing. I'm just annoyed that there's a good chance she just broke a brand new ERS and a brand new gearbox again.
That's Leclerc.
We hold on to 12th.
Leclerc is today's winner.
We did. Oh, this is a nightmare.
Sometimes I think
Absolute nightmare. Hey, at least we had the fastest pit stop and 5th fastest. That'll get us back on points for that at least. Oh, I do not want to see this. Not only are we losing money here, but we're also losing money on... Like, it's just all bad right now. Oh, how bad is it? Okay. She definitely messed up her powertrain. I mean, there's no way we can buy more parts. We have to find a way to make whatever's there work until the end of the season at this point. Like, we can't afford it. We just genuinely cannot. We're the only ones that voted for the financial changes. That's funny. Alright, well that'll be it for today. Maybe one of these days we'll get through a race without crashing. I do appreciate you guys watching though. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.